fishing apparatus number one. You can see we've got a big heavy-duty offshore reel here from our friend Carl at Baba Yaga Boat Tour TV. Thank you so much. This is, I think, 100-pound test braided line, so we're ready to catch something big. And then here's our lure we're gonna have on this side. I don't know anything about lures, but it's got 2 hooks on it, some feathers, and we're gonna send it over the side. So long, pretty girl.
And we're just cruising along. We're about 49 miles from Two Harbors, so probably about 45 miles from Avalon, and we're gonna press on to Two Harbors here. Should be there 7 more hours, 8 more hours. Got the lines in the water, no bites yet. A little bit of rain happening right now. A little bit of some sort of system moving through here, but the sea state has held up very nicely.
All right, I'm going down to the engine room for our kind of routine every couple hour checks, and I'll show you what I do. I'll do while we're underway. Let's just look at the shaft seal here. Make sure that it's not flooding. I've had to tighten this a handful of times in the last year or so, and I'm very excited to see that it's staying nice and dry. Shipping warm to the touch is okay, just because there's a lot of friction. That's what keeps the water out. But aside from that, everything looks good. Catalina Welcoming Committee is on their way over right now, and I'm very excited. We've got about, I'm gonna guess like 10 dolphins that started maybe a mile or 2 away and are slowly making their way in. Come on down. Just dealt with our 3rd or 4th small casualty of the day, I think. The engine basically just started to, we noticed it at first. The RPMs were dropping from like 1850 to what, like 17?
Yeah, like 17, 16 sometimes, and then it would always go back. I thought it was just the throttle not sticking.
It would go back on its own, or you'd have to push it?
I'd have to put it back and it would stay.
Yeah.
But then that time when it really started to shudder.
Yeah. So yeah, basically a little bit of troubleshooting. The engine actually died all the way, it choked itself out, which with the learning experience we were gaining, my first thought was that probably a rake core was clogged. So I went down below and swapped over to the other rake core, which I could show you later, and just tried to start right back up. Engine started, which is cool. That means we don't have any problems with the starting process, but then kind of sputtered out and died again. So went back into that and cracked open the second fuel filter, and went to the lift pump and pumped a little bubble out. So I'm guessing what happened was that the rake core did get clogged, and then it like sucked what remaining fuel was in the line for that second start. And then once I swapped to the other one, I had to pump it up and pump the air out in order to kind of prime the line again on the new rake core, I think. Just picked up the bow ball. Johnny's walking the sand line back. Oh, dude, I totally ran over this fishing line. Doesn't matter.
You can dive on it.
Yeah. I see the eye down there. What's up, YouTubers? We're here on the isthmus, as they say. Anyways, we're trying to find our way across to Catalina Harbor, which we're pretty sure is right over this little hill. Everything says it's like a quarter mile, so we're doing it in the flip-flops and having a lovely time. Gonna get some ice on the way home. If you could go on one boat for drinks tonight, which one?
Ooh, I'm stuck between 3 boats.
You get one, but let's hear all 3.
I'm stuck between the Fleming, the Nordhaven 41, and the, I guess 4, the East Bay with the flybridge, and then I'd really like to check out that sailboat that's next to us. Horses.
That's it. We've found it. Catalina Harbor, I think. The wind really rips on this side.
Yeah, we've been traveling for hours.
Long walk from town.
First dive of 2 harbors.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let's talk about it. So, as you can see, we have a bunch of sea urchin, or uni. Put this closer. Just learned how to catch these off a quick YouTube video. You just pry them off the rock, throw them in the bag, and then we'll show you how to prepare them.
They're pretty tasty with some soy sauce. Into the bucket with you.
Welcome to Toko's Kitchen, the freshest seafood you can find.
Come back here.
Okay, so this is for all of you who watch Sailing Liveaboard. They go on these little runs, all the places they go to. Whew, we're running, that's for sure. Basically, 2 harbors is right in there. We ran along the water, up this hill, got this nice view, And then our ultimate goal is to get to this little pagoda, wherever it is over here, by way of trails like this. So we'll see you at the top. Let's run. Oh, that's it. Big drop.
All right, we made it to the top. For the win, 2 harbors. Check this out. It's like Jurassic Park. And there's where the boat is, all the way over here.
It's day 3 here in 2 harbors. And we're just getting ready to go scuba diving here, and trawler tender Theo Toko reporting for duties as dive boat for the first time. Pretty excited. We'll see how it goes. Took off from 2 harbors. It's what, Saturday morning, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Headed down, hopefully to get us a mooring down in Avalon for this afternoon and tonight, and then head back to San Diego tomorrow morning. Chilling. We have just pulled up at Avalon Bay here. We are hoping to get a mooring for tonight. As you can see, us and all these other people are also in line. So kind of concerned that they might be full, in which case we'll head across to Dana Point. Really just trying to get an answer from them right now, and we're just sitting, waiting. Johnny, what's the plan?
So, we're gonna go over to Descanso Beach, which is this like cool little like loungy beach area for happy hour. And then we're gonna hit the Tizown for dinner.
Comes a time in any trip that one must return home, and that's what we're doing right now. We've got a pretty regular day, I would say. It's just kind of cloudy everywhere, but yeah, kind of wrapping up from 5 days over in Catalina. Pretty good weather the whole way. What more could you ask for?